What is up guys, MonsterHec here, and today I'm going to show you guys how to use ShareFactory, which is, if you don't know, basically a free video editing software that PlayStation 4 gives you. ShareFactory is in fact very easy to use but may seem complex for gamers. Note, before you start this, it only works for PlayStation 4. So, to begin, press New Project, and here we have a selection of different themes to use, such as The Evil Within, Naughty Dog, The Last of Us, and The Second Son. However, we're going to be starting with the basic PlayStation 4 theme. So now that we have the PlayStation 4 theme, what we're going to want to do is pick a video we want to edit. But first, note this. These three options are all selected. So if your video is exactly 15 minutes and you want to use an intro and an outro, you might need to cut some of the video. So this we don't need. That just takes up a lot of time, 8 seconds, which may not seem a lot now, but when we do the edit, it will be a long time. So we're just going to keep the intro and the outro, and the stinger clip, which is the outro, is this. So this is what you're going to see. So if you don't want that, you don't have to. I don't want it, so I'm going to take that away too. So now we have a total of 11 seconds of extra time. So we're now going to pick the clip that we want to use. I'm going to use this Call of Duty Advanced Warfare gameplay. What's up guys, MonsterHec here. See, it already has commentary. Now that you click that, we're going to want to press square for start project, and you can rename your project if you want. I'm not going to. So here we have what the basic intro looks like. What's up guys, MonsterHec here, and so this is where the complications start to occur. So right now, as you can see, it just shifted in to the video. The audio didn't stop, it just kind of started, and that's not very professional. So what you're going to do here is, when you see this little kind of sideways hourglass, you're going to want to press square, and it should bring up this little menu. And note, this option is only available when you're on the square. So if we were to, let's say, press square over here, this option is not enabled. You're not allowed to select this option. So what we're going to do is we're going to press edit transition, replace transition. And here we have a selection of various transitions that we could use. I, for one, like the where is it? Cinematic right here. I like the this one right here. It just appeals to me, but there are different transitions such as this. They all don't have to be cinematic. They could just be like that, kind of boring-ish. Also, just dissolve. Like that. That one looks kind of cool, but no. So we're just gonna pick the one I'm most comfortable with, which is keep a note. It does add time. And so if we look now, it's MonsterHec here, and I just wanna apologize. All right. So now that we have our little transition, as you can see, it starts a little bit too soon, but when you upload the video, that will kind of fix itself out. I can't really explain it. So now what we have here is, if you do not have commentary yet, you could press, as soon as the video starts, edit commentary, which is right here, right next to edit transition, and basically you press X, and it gives you kind of a countdown to when you're gonna start. So you do that, count for 5 seconds, just press record. Now you have it here. I just want to apologize. If you already have commentary, it will overlap itself, which you do not want. So what you're going to do here is go to where the commentary is. If you have unnecessary commentary, press square and press delete commentary. You can also, if you do record, there we are. You can also edit the volume. So if you say something you don't want people to hear, or you want people to hear, you can raise it so they can hear that part more specifically. And if you don't, want people to hear a certain part, you could just lower the volume. But no, if you do this, then the volume for the entire duration of the video will change to that. So what we're going to want to do here, since we already have commentary, is delete the commentary. Or, I forgot to say this, you can also move the commentary to different parts of the video. So let's say you say hello and somehow gets to the end, somehow. Just press square, move commentary, and use your right analog stick to move it to wherever you want. You also have the option to trim commentary, so if you don't want a certain part of the commentary, just come here, and let's say this is the entire duration. Let's just say this is half an hour. If you only want to talk for, or if you only want the first 20 minutes of your commentary to go to YouTube, let's go right there, shorten it out. So now that's basically it for commentary, and you do have the ability to add music. Oh, right here. Press square. It's right next to edit commentary. Edit music. It's kind of the same thing. Um, I believe these are all good to use for YouTube videos. No copyright issues since they are given to you. But if you are going to import your own music using the USB, please note there are some copyright issues. So you can press X here, choose one.
I have not been uploading.
And like at a commentary, you can choose when you want to fade it in. So if we choose the fade in option right here,
Teammate there. For one thing. Teammate there. I have.
if you can see, there is kind of a, a fade into the music. It doesn't just suddenly start. And if you could also go to the end, and with fade in, you could also choose fade out. Here you are.
In junior high.
There we are. So delete this. And basically everything else is the exact same as commentary. So right here, trim clip, if you only want to, I'm going to use the same example as I did for the commentary. Oh, if you only want 20 minutes, let's just say, of your clip to show, you can lower it down to 20 minutes. If you want all of it, put it to all. Or if you're short on time, and this is very important, you can also trim this. But no, everything else that is in the shaded area will not be imported to YouTube. That's very important. I made that mistake a lot of times. So note that whatever is in the shaded area will not be transported to YouTube. So now, basically, these other things are very self-explanatory. If you look back to what I said about the commentary, we went over everything in the commentary area. So now this gets to kind of the confusing part. PlayStation Share does not the ShareFactory, the share options, which allow you to share or record up to 15 minutes of gameplay. If you record 15 minutes of gameplay exactly, and you try to do an intro and outro, it will not upload to YouTube. You will get an alert saying video is too long, please trim clip, or something along those lines. So please note that if you recorded a 15-minute video and you were excited about using this intro and outro, you can't. I'm sorry, I do believe they should fix that, and it is a recommendation, but right now, as of this moment, June 2nd, 2015, you cannot. So basically that's really all you have to do. That's really all you know. If you press options, you get these options to make a thumbnail, and that basically, wherever you are, like let's say here, right here, if I were to choose generate thumbnail, this would be the thumbnail that would show up on YouTube. Note, you can in fact put tags in on this, but I would recommend doing it on a smartphone or just a laptop. It makes it way easier. You could save project, which saves the progress, so press that, project save, bam, saved. And if you want to put it to where your other recordings are, just press export to gallery. So we're gonna do that now. So let's press cancel because I don't want that right now. Alright, so what you guys probably didn't see is that I pressed this and it started uploading this video to YouTube, not the one I'm commentating in, but the one I'm editing right there. So yeah, that just basically it gives you a choice to save it in your gallery or to share it with YouTube or upload it to YouTube. I obviously chose the upload to YouTube. So if you want, L2 gives you a full screen view and R2 plays it. If you use the touchpad, you can fast forward or rewind the video, and it's really all there is to it. Nothing too complicated, but I guess if you don't have a guide and you're doing it blind like I did, it's very complicated. So that's basically everything that you have to know about ShareFactory. There are different outros available for purchase on the PlayStation Store that I do not recommend to get unless you need one specific one for a certain video. So basically that's it for ShareFactory.
Okay,
you know,
so
everything's good. Yeah, I forgot to share this part. This is the outro. You could do the same thing we did for the transition into the video. This is the same thing, replace transition. You also just, let's use a dissolve. So let's do that. You can delete this part. I wouldn't do it. Just so you know, because I didn't make this editing software. I just want to, kind of free advertisement. So that's everything. It's been nice. Like, rate, subscribe, do all that nice, sexy stuff. It's been Matthew.